The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Well, for now we should follow. Sounds like warband's about.
So which
Is that
way?
what that noise is?
And we'll turn to Silverhand wandering off in the direction of the noise.
No, away.
Away.
Wait, I thought you want to go kill them.
Silverhand is like, we should be going that way, towards the noise. Where there's noise, there's people. Where there's people, there's water. Where there's an orc raiding band, there's water, and food, and orcs to kill.
Yes, I would have thought she'd want to kill orcs.
Well, I've been trying to tell you she's not real.
Yes.
I'm the real one, because I'm sharing a head with them. How else could I be holding a spear with a hand that isn't there?
Like that's happening?
Yeah. That was, like, one of the first things she did. Because I clearly still have a hand, we just can't see it.
And as royal.
The orc that inhabits my body refuses to accept this and is curled up into a terrified ball of hopelessness and depression.
We'll let her. No, like let's.
We'll get her out of here and then it should come right.
There is no here. I posit that this is a falsehood.
Correct.
You're probably right. We're probably like burbling on the ground in a pile,
Or dreaming.
gibbering madly while. Yeah, that's basically what
Again? Haven't we done this?
How would we wake up?
Didn't we do this in Sandra Mera's?
Or in Voldaren.
Well, Durham was what I was thinking, huh?
That happened there too?
Oh, that's right. We had to jump.
That's
The
when
tower.
I failed to save Beniana.
Right, Belloc's woman.
No, I don't think this is that one kind. I think it's more. Remember, we had Frederick.
Yeah, what?
Can you get us out, please?
Oh, jeez, about time you asked. Look, I'm gonna have to kill you. It hurts, and I enjoy it a lot.
Kill us?
It's Frederick.
Look, it goes like this.
Oh! Oh, you weren't fucking kidding! Ow! Holy shit, that hurts!
I know, right?
Oh, God! When is it over? When do I actually die?
I'm gonna be honest, it's a gut shot. It's gonna take a while. And then Spirit just goes. Next! Okay. Into the throat. This'll stop her screaming. It's undignified. This is what your inside, well, not your insides. This is what her insides look like. It's a lot of fun.
Not
Anyway.
like this.
Yeah, like this.
Just-
I'm mixing your insides. That's disgusting.
Let's clean
Now
your
you're gonna
clothes.
die of an infection.
Clean your clothes first, please.
I suppose I'm next. You're not real. You're the one behind this. So, yeah. Everything goes... And there's just an old man in a robe standing there clutching a stomach wound. Oh, by the way, I hope you've got some healing spells left, because you are all actually wounded.
Oh.
Because that's the rule.
Okay.
How much
I do
would
have
this-
some.
Gut shot, throat. She might be slightly more important to deal with.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have really used the kiss.
Oh, you
thing?
absolutely have.
Oh.
So we're not visually healed.
Yep.
We're not dying. We're
Okay.
We're
Just
dying.
Well, I was
here.
thinking-
just
got a
need
throat
to
wound.
undo the thing.
Okay.
So how much
I'll do
damage?
you first.
Realistically, this is drama damage.
Okay.
So
He's
it's
just
just-
heal.
you have to heal to not have the gaping wounds in your throat or
Well,
stomach.
the thing is, you can drink potions. I can't because
I'll do you with the slightly higher
Yeah,
one.
I believe that's actually true.
yeah, you actually need to be able to
6.
swallow it.
I think in the
actually
Dungeons
helpful
and
because
Dragons
I've
movie,
also
they
taken
poured a
damage.
potion onto a guy's throat, and I'm like, that does not work.
doesn't
that
work.
way. It has to go into your
Wait,
stomach.
Silverhands get
Yes.
stabbed?
Some settings have
There's them lying
splash
there on the ground.
potions, but
The basic cellar that the door would
4
naturally lead to.
4 for...
Yeah, it doesn't matter exactly how much. The
Yeah.
important thing is you just sort of undo the...
Except for myself.
Oh no. But
Give
you
me
have
a
a healing
potion.
potion.
Oh yeah, sure, I can drink a potion.
I said at the start.
Yeah.
I
am also
I
just
couldn't.
checking. Yeah, no, I did use up. Well, if I used all my spells in the dream and that counts, then
Yeah.
I've used all the spells. Yeah,
You are in your armor.
I figured that. Yeah.
And the old man staggers back and says,
Is it the tent there?
yes. This is an ordinary-looking storage cellar
Yeah.
with no other way out whatsoever.
He
Looks
was-
like he was just waiting and
Biding time.
yeah. But he was not lying. His magic was extremely
That was
powerful.
good.
Potions used.
So we just bumbled.
The reason you could not read is because you're in a dream.
That's what. Thing is, I figured that out
That's
earlier
why,
on.
that's why you couldn't use "I don't believe this. This is an illusion"
Because it's not
because
an
it's
illusion.
technically an induced dream state.
I figured out it was a dream early on, but I couldn't.
What you mean is I had to resort to it getting more and more ridiculously surreal.
Well, no. Like,
I assumed way back, but I was just like, my
Yeah.
character has no idea.
It's like with the not being able to read anything. It's a dream. No, I've never experienced this, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Now we do.
Well, you can infer that,
Yes, infer it.
perhaps.
Or maybe
It
it's
could
still
just be a language you don't read.
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
Yeah. Good thinking, Sulan.
It was just that last part.
What the hell was that?
Shh, calm down.
No, you calm down!
I am calm.
Shut up! And tell me what that
It
was!
was a dream.
That man did it.
Man dying on the ground.
Headless.
Well, he not go back for trial now.
Yeah, he is.
If they want to resurrect him, they can for the trial. Actually, they probably will. Just let's take the pieces
Get
back.
this tent away from the blood.
Good idea.
Is this room big enough to open the tent up?
Easy.
You think there might be people in it?
I think there's people in it.
What, accomplices or innocents that he's...
Accomplices.
Get ready, I set up tent.
Okay,
It's
I'll
a small
get ready
pup
with-
tent.
Get ready with the weapon and shield.
I'll let any of the muscle beefs or murderer peoples go in first.
Which one's the muscle beef and which one's the murderer?
Well, obviously the murderer people. Then we have two muscle beefs.
God.
Emma's kind of both.
No.
I'm a muscle beef now.
She's a muscle beef murderer.
I murder muscle beefs?
Well, yes.
What's a muscle beef? Hey, Emilio, what's a muscle beefy?
Once your name go muscle much, you'll play it, you'll find out. Okay, so, do you want to go first, Sulan, or...?
I'll into the tent.
You
And make
crawl
ready.
into the tent. There's like a little flap, and you push your way in, and you find yourself crawling across a wooden floor on the inside of a door. Guy leans over the top of a polished counter on the far side. The room is large. It's like the entrance to an inn. Ah.
Is he Drell or is he?
He's a human being, from the looks of it. Greetings, it's been so long. Welcome to the Continental. Can I offer you a room at a reasonable rate?
Has anyone else come in here recently?
Recently? No, you are the first in some time. Ah,
Thank you. I'll.
she just continue, just turn around and crawl out.
Yeah.
Well, how odd.
So, Sulan, you're already leaving?
It's like it's huge. They haven't entered. There's no one else, but there's an innkeeper there.
It comes with its own innkeeper?
Yes.
It comes with its own cook.
Tell that! No.
If
And maids to clean the rooms.
if we could.
No stable boy, though.
I turned to look behind the way we came down into the room that we then used. It's the proprietor come down as well, or are they still upstairs?
No, they're at the top of the stairs looking down.
She didn't want to come in, remember?
I will just whisper under my breath. Shame we have to get back.
If we want reward, this would be But I don't know how much the inn would cost. I never asked. To stay.
What, you have to pay them to stay here.
Not if you want it.
I don't know.
Could be very handy.
A portable inn would be very handy, but I'm sure they wouldn't give it up, surely. I mean, it would be a nice
They weren't
reward.
sure if they wanted to sell. Heretical, they say.
We certainly have the money to buy it if we needed to purchase it,
And if,
I would think.
and if
I'm going to charge you like 100,000 marks.
Done.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we can scrape that together.
But you'd need to be on the exclusive clientele list.
okay.
Yep, so we'll make the tent back up to
Okay.
nothing and...
Yeah, I will have a quick look inside because I hadn't gone right in, but then we'll, yeah.
So you're going to crawl in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just have a look to see what they were talking about because they both went in.
And will Sir just be leaving, or will Sir be requiring a room?
Just looking around, I'll be leaving for now. Maybe
Certainly.
later a room.
Certainly, sir.
Thank you. Back out.
This guy's like 2 visitors, and they didn't even
What a
say
nice
it.
fellow.
And then yes, we'll bundle the tent up.
Oh, this is a great money-making item too.
Do we need all of them or just this? I say, holding up the,
You'd like
the
we'll
head.
take the whole
Tour
of them, 'cause at
tournaments,
least
and
they
once
can
the ends are
resurrect
full,
them.
you sit up and you charge a premium.
Yeah,
Maybe
but do
we
they
should-
want to crawl into there first?
Maybe
Yeah,
we should
that's
have
the
put him
tricky
in the
part.
tent first. It'd be easier to take him.
It's just upstairs. And really, you want to mess up those amazing wooden floors.
It'd be easy to clean.
I've got to head.
Oh,
I've got the tent.
I'll take the body.
I will watch. Good job.
Do you want to check him for anything before we go?
Sure. Oh, he's got a nasty gut wound. I'll
Well, you see
search the
Frederick's
body.
claws there.
I do really like that stuff's just like, okay, so they just call up this guy who murders us all into wakefulness, and I'm fine with that.
We're all just chilling.
is
right?
fire.
They're all just like oven mitts and slick back hair.
I have seen him before once, but I never had no explanation. One quick question.
Yes,
Who was that guy?
that was Frederick.
End of sentence. Let's move
Okay.
on.
That answers all my questions.
What do you want to know about Frederick?
What is he?
The god of nightmares, isn't he? Or
Oh,
Yes, he actually has. He elevated himself to become something of a almost demigod.
Like a
you know,
Sorry, what?
that actually does answer all my questions.
we may have helped him to his stature, and
Is that why it looks like a horrible burn victim?
oh no,
that was the ones who did that to him.
we released him from his anger and anguish, but unfortunately, he still goes around.
Well,
But now he.
now I don't want to sleep.
Oh no, he's
And sleep at the one place where I was a human.
Hey, he's a friend to us. So actually,
You
as
don't
long
know
as
how
you're
good you can
on good terms with us, Frederick will not harm you. In fact, he might protect you.
he's protected us many times in our dreams.
Well, you're horrifying people to know.
Wouldn't you like to have someone that can get you out when like that? No,
I'd like someone to stop me going in.
that would be helpful, but sometimes you can't stop that.
Lots of gods out there, maybe I'll find a good one.
Uh,
Grom looking awfully good this time of year.
Uh,
Yeah, you're right. Too many sacrificing orphans.
Right, let's go up.
yes, I passed on
Maybe
checking
Sylvanus?
the body for
Tor, maybe.
additional
Oh, yeah, Tor, good one. Oh,
things. He's got
there's
anything on.
magical spell components. There is a curious little rod with a hexagonal nut halfway down the length.
Okay.
There is a wand.
Okay.
Bromwands, that's our role member.
There is an empty pouch, and there is a strange sugar-like substance in a bag.
I was just gonna. Can I sniff at the empty pouch? Just
Yes, it
any-
smells strongly of lavender.
Huh.
None of you are mages, so you get nothing from
Yeah,
that
pretty
particular
much.
thing. But if Adrian was here, he'd know that lavender is a key component in a lot of solminescence spells. Unless your kid's autistic, then it's just going to make them go nuts.
Who ever heard of an autistic mage?
Hold on, wait a minute.
So I know it's like really common in modern era to go like, wizards, they're basically just the autistic. It's like, no, autism basically wasn't a thing. They're just hyper-focused. Like, not euphemistically. Deal with it, young people.
It's
Autism's
just
your
Adrian
problem.
who's an autistic wizard.
That's because it was played by an autistic. An autist.
An autist.
Doctor Who versus the
auto.
Autons. It's actually a lot less horrifying this way.
I'm actually gonna leave most
Remember
of that
Spearhead from
stuff.
Space, Stephen?
Sorry.
Remember Spearhead from Space? It was one of the few Doctor Who episodes that actually gave me the willies when I was younger.
Oh.
John Pertwee versus mannequins.
Oh, I
This-
hate mannequins.
They actually fucked it up big time for when they rebooted Doctor Who. It was one of the first episodes. In fact, it might have been the first episode.
Yeah, actually, I remember that.
They only added one thing really, and that was how they restored the scene that they didn't end up using for the original one, where the mannequins were busting out of store windows in the high street. Was actually quite effective. Everything else was just like, yeah, this isn't Doctor Who. I'm done.
That was like
Also, isn't that a music girl?
Yeah, Billy Piper.
Didn't think much of the Doctor either, but anyway.
Eggman or whatever his name was.
Eccleston.
Yeah.
Eccleston. One. Yeah, anyway.
I'm actually gonna leave that stuff on him because it's like potential evidence for
Yeah.
the.
Okay.
what's-
So the triumphant heroes ascend the Estelier. Okay.
Yep.
There's the proprietress. She's like, that was quick.
I feel like it.
Yeah, we had a bit more of a journey.
Huh.
Anyway, here he is. Unfortunately, he's in multiple pieces at the moment.
Wait, I know that face.
Looking at him holding
Yeah.
up the head.
He's that kindly old wizard that runs the orphanage. You know, for those whose parents are valiantly slain and whose houses cannot see to their maintenance.
Well, unfortunately, he's dead now
Oh,
because he stole your tent.
that might also explain a lot of things, I guess.
What other things?
Well, like how he funds the place.
Ah, yes.
Well, you've certainly performed a great service. We'll be sure to notify the Garda Civil.
If by chance this tent comes up for sale, would like to purchase it if we could.
Well, that would require you to be added to our client list, which you are not.
And how would we be added to your client list?
It's a very select client list. I'm afraid the owners are the only people who can add things to
Oh.
it.
The owners
I'm
of this.
sorry, I don't control that.
Oh,
Good.
that's a shame.
Put in word for us.
Certainly it would reflect upon you, but it would be unprecedented. All the other client members are houses of property and lands and titles.
I own property, lands, and titles.
Service property. But I'm sure it will all count. I don't
I
mean
own
to
the
be
parched
dismissive.
stone.
I don't know what that is.
They don't. They mentioned it. That
But anyway, you should report back to the Garda Civil. They are, after all, the ones who hired you.
thank you.
Well, sorry for the mess. I say, looking at the probably still dripping.
That's okay. We'll hire someone to clean it. Thank you for your time.
Pop outside.
Can I even have a thing at the start saying to turn off phone? Doesn't go well for him now. Anyway.
It's on airplane mode, but
It's the same thing.
Well, mine's not here.
Mine is. I don't know why it turned back. I might have turned back on when I connected it back up to the network to get a file. That might have happened. It's possible. Oh well. I'm usually safe to leave it on. No one ever calls. Because I have no friends and I'm unpopular.
when it's game night, of course, Ray always misses. It's his power to forget what night game night is.
Well, it's not relevant to him anymore, is it? So, Saphiro leads the party through the streets, proudly
Triumphantly holding a decapitated.
decapitated body, an orc woman shaking his head in the faces of anyone who gets even remotely close.
Sounds about
Look
right.
what I did! I killed one of you! You're next, maybe!
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, maybe they won't fuck with me.
Maybe they will.
Look, the important thing is, I'm tough and I'm large and I certainly didn't puss out in there.
Not at all.
You bastard.
What?
You know, your father and mother know together when you get born.
Was briefly, then she died.
Me learn.
I wonder what would happen. No, that's someone thought of that. Never mind.
You wonder what would happen if you get with woman you want.
In the dream world, yes.
She'd
What?
probably kill you.
In the dream,
And then you die for real.
probably is what would have happened. Whole thing would have been an elaborate trap.
Get you alone. Kill you away from us. That why so disappointed
Well,
we walk in
You
so
say
fast.
get me alone. She seemed almost open to us just openly doing it in front of everybody. It was weird.
Oh, that's how you know it's love.
Wonder if we should tell real Roya.
No,
Absolutely.
That would me think too.
but she'll
have-
blame me.
She have big laugh.
But she'll blame me for all the things that I did to not real her in a dream.
That right. That's all
She
right.
tells Saphira too, and she had big love. Now,
So what do you remember from in there? I mean, that whole thing with you being separated but not, and then there being the fake one and the real you.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not proud of it, okay?
It's okay.
Well, it speaks to a deep flaw in my personality. No, I said it right. You shut up.
I just look at
Random drowns just like, what? God damn it, no, I'm seeing her.
Not sure if that's good or not.
That could cause some confusion if it would have happened at the wrong time.
Oh, not much can be done about it.
Let's take this, or these, whatever you want to call the two parts.
And you out there, they're outside the barracks, and they're like, what are you doing with the body and the head? And
This is the, I was about to say, that's not the right term. This is the criminal, or former criminal, who was responsible for stealing from Quistux.
you wish to turn in a bounty. Of course. You are the private investigators.
Correct.
Everything good?
Fucking retards. They want me to make a call on what to do, and it's simple. What do operations want to do? Operations want to keep on going. I think it's noisy, but it should be alright. It sounds like some installation's fallen off. So operations, what do you want to do? We'll keep going and monitor it. So what do you want me to do?
What they want you to do is carry the bag.
That's exactly right. So I put it back on operations. You own the equipment. I will send those guys into the bin to see what it is, if you want them to. But it's up to you.
Anyway,
Yes.
they've just turned in the bounty.
Yep.
And Emma's actually starting to physically see Silverhand as a person beside her.
Yeah,
I
like
think
she's
that's the
seen
other major
Yep.
thing only other major thing you kind of missed.
What you looking at me for? You're the weird ones. With your faces and things, and your heights.
Everyone has a face and a height in.
You don't know that. What about Tiller? He don't have a height. He has a short.
Interesting way of looking at it.
Right.
Miss Tiller.
You only miss Tiller because you're not aware of the bonus Tiller content.
Yeah.
No, see, I'm really happy.
Tiller hates locked doors.
That's the takeaway. Anyway, moving on.
Right.
So yeah, hand over the parts.
Yeah. You remove from your inventory.
Sorry.
You have lost quest critical items.
Which is good because if we hadn't have handed it in, we'd have to keep it on our person for fucking ages.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
because you can't drop it.
Take all the inventory space.
That was the only NPC that could take it off us.
And I had to kill him in a murder rampage that I go on over the slightest little things.
That is always entertaining.
Ah, no, I got annoyed in that stupid Gotham Knights games, and I went on a murder rampage of everyone with the same last name as that person that annoyed me.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, your whole line dies.
I do remember I think it was actually Oblivion, it was just like, there was a quest that's like, do all this stuff and then turn it in at this person, and I go into the house and there are corpse on the floor for it. I was like, oh yeah, I murdered you 10 hours ago. In a completely unrelated thing.
It's like a classic Morrowind.
It was broken.
Except you killed someone who was critical to the main quest.
Yeah, well, they brought up a little thing.
I did tell you.
Oh,
it was
you
like,
killed someone important critical to the main quest. You can carry on if you
if
like,
you
but
want.
it's pointless.
yeah.
Got that a lot with custom spells that the area of effect might have been the whole city.
Yeah, is there anything else we have to do? We just
No.
walk away?
Yep.
Do we get, who pays us?
You'll find out. I don't know why I'm doing this place. It is this place.
Thank you.
Well, you know where we're staying, I assume.
Yes, we do.
Oh well. Have a pleasant look around to ascertain what time of day it is.
Evening, I believe it was.
But Crystal, right?
Evening.
Of course.
So, because I'm still getting used to the fact that it felt like hours in there for us, but it was only minutes.
Yeah.
It was seconds.
Or seconds, yeah.
You guys went down there, you opened the door, you went in, there was loud thuds and then a decapitation noise. That's what happened.
So Toru just went in, lobbed his head off and came back out.
He was just like, well, I found him, here he is. And she's just like, oh, okay. Wow, that was good.
Efficient.
Oh well, I suppose we just have to see what the outcome of that one is.
It will happen when it happens.
They must investigate first too, I guess.
Right, what do you want to do now?
That is a good point. Do we feel like fatigued as if we'd gone through?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually feeling kind of tired, but like that actually did happen.
Shall
but-
we prepare your bedchambers, great lord?
Yes, great lord, follow us this way, great lord.
I'm looking around for other Sulan. Or the thing that looks like Sulan.
Okay, give me a perception check.
True, because you've got multiple other Sulas.
Oh, I know.
I mean, one of them's,
it's a
to be
pass.
fair, real Sula.
You know which one it is.
No, she must be real good at hiding from you. You don't see her at all. But you do see, like, a lot of people are like, you know, there's this one guy. I'm saying, I don't see a lot of people. I mean, just one guy. There's not a lot of people. Some people maybe, but just this one guy. And he like looks at you and he's just like,
It's odd.
Both surfaces really do look the same.
See
He
her
did kind of give you a
somewhere
clue
that
which directions he might have previously seen other use. I don't know if you want to follow up.
I'm just watching out.
You get back to your rooms. A dance is going on as you arrive. This thing has like guys like flipping each other into the air, doing like cross somersaults, grabbing each other in the obelisks, twisting around in the air and landing. And at the end, not a single man is taken.
Oh shit!
The men are starting to look pensive.
Well, I mean, when they're coordinating,
The women seem oblivious.
who wins? Like, they're doing a
Look,
group
if
effort.
you were local, you could tell. If you had like performance, you'd be able to tell. You'd be able to sit there and go like, "It's a bit of shit in it."
The Russian judge.
The Russian judge is not happy.
The Russian drow.
the Far East Row.
Give me the nuclear missile bomb, enemy boss general.
Clear missile bomb.
Is this normal?
I don't know. But
None
how,
of this is normal.
how would I know?
Lots of flying. But no one chose it.
I think that in itself is odd, isn't it? And the crier notes mentioned something of that.
Excuse me. Yeah. Handsome man.
Yes, ma'am.